focus is all about IPOs. Money expert Coach Pete from Capital Financial helps us understand if this should be for you. Coach Pete, what is an IPO?
Well, it's an exclusive event a lot of times where a company is initially coming out into the stock market. Now, the company could have been in business for years, for decades, but now they decide to become a publicly traded company. And one of the ways that they can do this is have an initial public offering of their stock to make the general public aware of it and have them have the ability to buy some of that stock.
So why is there so much hype around this?
Because they like that, because this is the time where the people that are in charge of the company can make a whole lot of money. Because when the IPO comes out, they set an initial public price. And you'll see that the night before, they'll say it's going to come out at $55 or $60 or $80 a share. Well, everybody who buys that, in effect, puts cash in the company's pocket. The owners of the company make a whole lot of money on IPOs.
So is it warranted?
Sometimes and sometimes not.
Okay.
Now, here's where you have to be careful, because when an IPO comes out, let's say it comes out at $50 a share. Well, most people can't get it at 50, because the minute it hits the market, it starts to go up like crazy because supply and demand. Everyone wants it. So I've seen stocks come out at IPO at 50, and they close the day at 150. What if you were the person that bought it at 150? You'd feel kind of ripped off.
Yeah.
Because everybody else got it. Well, a lot of people got it between 50 and 150. Here's where you have to be careful. There's a certain period of time after the IPO where the insiders, people that they made money a lot of times on the IPO, but they also have extra stock they can launch into the market, but they have to wait a certain number of days. So when a lot of people start to sell after the IPO, what happens to the price? It goes down. I bought Facebook at $17 a share years ago. After it came out IPO, it went all the way up to like 80, and then it came down after the insiders started selling to 17. Now it's bounced back, it's over 250. See, so it's not about buying, it's when you buy that's the most important thing. And also, I always say you should never buy a stock until you know when you're going to sell the stock. You need an exit strategy as well. But IPOs are exciting. They generate a lot of curiosity, and a lot of spin-off companies pick up money too. So let's say this IPO company is specializing in hydrogen power. Well, let's say that you can't get into the IPO, or you want to do some research. You look around and you find out there's two other hydrogen power companies that are already out there. And they get lifted up a lot of times too, because everyone's running into the new company, and they say, well, I don't want to pay this kind of price for the new company when I can get a cheaper price for the old companies. So there's a lot of research. It's confusing, and what I always advise people to do, don't take money you can't afford to lose and go to the IPO, because you can lose a lot of money here. There's no guarantee you're going to make money in IPO.
Any other tips that we should know about when buying stock?
Yeah, well, when buying stock, make sure, again, you need to know when you're going to sell it before you buy it.
Okay.
You need to, before you start buying stock, if you're over 50 years old, you need your own retirement plan, your individual retirement plan. And one of the things you need to have is a core plan that is not tied to the stock market, that will give you lifetime income. The most happiest people I've ever talked to in retirement are not the ones with big stock values. They're the ones with an income they never worry about.
Yeah.
Think about that. Lifetime income is a whole lot better than going up and down the market, or maybe losing your money in the market or making your money in the market, because it takes the worry out of living in retirement. So it makes you a whole lot more comfortable when you know the income's coming.
And that's what we want to be.
Yeah, we call that terminal velocity. When we have the same amount of income or more coming for the rest of our life, we never worry about anything again.
Coach Pete, thank you so much.
Let's do this. All right, so if you're curious about the retirement, or if you are curious about, want to talk IPOs, give me a call. For the next 10 people, I'll waive my consultation fee. That's about $1,000 value.
Right.
And also put together your total retirement plan for folks, and give them a bottle of my wine and 3-book set of 3 books I've written.
Sounds like a game plan. So guys, if you're interested in getting help with your investments from Coach Pete and his team at Capital Financial, text CBS 17 to 21,000 or call 888-919-9001 to set up a free consultation. Thank you so much, Coach Pete.
Thank you.